Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, let's take a look again at the euro currency. Well, the euro currency situation hasn't changed much, and in fact across the board on the other currency pairs I also do not see right now something really interesting and intriguing, so it's really not any clear and hard patterns across the board, and currently it's very difficult to find something more or less clear that could be traded right now. So on the euro currency, we have, as we discussed yesterday, we have the bearish engulfing pattern on the weekly time frame chart that has been formed on the previous week, and that is the invalidation point of this pattern, this top. At the same time, market right now is flirting with the sentiments equilibrium, and it stands in an area of agreement between monthly pivot point and the weekly pivot points. For these areas, you can see that price action is not very significant. Also, by this spike up yesterday, you can see that another bearish grabber has been formed. At the same time, guys, this action it's not very welcome for bearish development with this ABCD pattern. In fact, as we discussed yesterday, we could get either butterfly sell pattern if market will form this left wing, to be right wing, the market could accelerate to the upside, or downward ABCD pattern, depending on what we will get in this area. But in general, if you take into consideration this ABC top pattern, this pause in a downward direction doesn't look logical, because in this area market hasn't even reached minor 618 extension. If this pause would happen in this area, say in this area where the 618 minor extension stands, that could be logical, and we said, well, that's just a reaction on the hidden minor targets, minor retracement, but later probably market will continue to move lower to the 100% extension. But here is not quite logical from the perspective of this ABCD pattern. It's not very good sign. Of course, we could draw, say, here some sort of the bearish flag pattern. We could say, yes, market probably could continue move to the downside here with this some tight consolidation. Market could just drop lower, but currently I'm not sure, and it's very difficult to find a reason to take the short position. Although you have the bearish engulfing, bearish stop grabber on the weekly time frame chart, here you have another one. But I, guys, a bit worry with this consolidation right around pivots, because it has appeared in the wrong place. This is not the action that I prefer to see when the market moves with the ABCD. I prefer to see gradual but downward action. It's not such sort of the consolidation during the 2 weeks in a row that makes a bit nervous about the possible downward continuation. Although you have here weekly bearish pattern, here you have the daily bearish pattern, but at the same time, take a look. Trend has shifted bearish here, but market stands flat and even continue move, shows some attempt to continue move to the upside. That's not the action that fascinates me with taking the short position right now. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we see the same action. So the flat action, as I said, around pivots. Market has passed through it on the second attempt. That was the first attempt. Market bounced down, breaking through to the upside, move above the pivots, hit the weekly pivot resistance one, retracement right back down, and stands right now here. So here market could show, for example, bullish stop grabber that could lead market to the upside. And take a look, that's some kind of the triangle pattern that we have discussed yesterday. market has pressed through it, retracing right back down to this area from the other side and hold here. So this price action, as I said, can't force me to take the short position. It's just the significant lack of context for taking the short position right now, and I wouldn't take in the short position in the current circumstances. Well, speaking about taking the long position, well, it's also really difficult to find some clear pattern that could let you to take the long position. Maybe if market will form here some sort of the grabber pattern or some other pattern that could let you to take the position. But although we have the bullish signs here, yes, market flirting around the pivot point, it have moved above them, hit the weekly pivot resistance, now shows retracement but still holds above the pivot points. Another moment is that market doesn't continue to move lower, although we have the ABCD pattern in progress and we have the bearish grabber pattern. That is the bullish signs, but still I feel some lack of the context, so not sufficient issues to take the long position yet. So we need something greater than just some hints of the market that probably it could show a move to the upside. But what I definitely do not want to do is to take in the short position. Well, on the hourly time frame chart, we probably in the short term could meet market in the sideways consolidation. The lower border will be the 618 extension of that ABC top pattern. Here, guys, I have cloned this retracement and drag it in this area, and it points on the 618 resistance 138.60 area. Market slightly hasn't quite reached it. Well, but currently it's definitely that market stands in some sort of the sideways consolidation, and depending on in what direction we will get the breakout out of this consolidation, we probably will see the further development. In such circumstances, as I said, it's very difficult to take any position right now, or maybe only scalp trade, some scalp trade if you will find something that will let you to take the position, maybe some patterns on the intraday charts or something of that sort. But guys, as I said, on the bearish side, taking into consideration on all bullish signs that we have just discussed, it's difficult to take the short position. Personally, I wouldn't do this. But in the same time, it's very difficult to take the long position because you have the lack of context. Although you have some hints that market is not really bearish, but it's not sufficient to trade market on the long side of the markets. On the long side, that means that probably that's some time of the expectation, and we will need some more clarity from the price action to take the correct direction. The same is true for the other currency pairs. Well, I just didn't find much interesting on the other currencies, so it seems that some silent period now stands on the markets, and sometimes this happens. We just need to wait a bit and to see what will happen a bit later.